So yeah, onto the side of the body, cushion underneath your head or make a cushion. Ball behind the back of the top leg. So, into clam. So knees together, heels together, top hand in front or resting on the top leg, dependent on how you are for your balance. Keep the heels together, open up the top knee, and then close. So you might need to move the ball just up slightly if it's getting in the way, as in up toward the ceiling. Exhale as you open, inhale as you close. Probably feel that glute working. Exhale as you open, inhale as you close. So try to squeeze the ball slightly as well in between the legs. So you're working the back of the leg muscle as well. Stomach's drawn in, opening and closing. Opening and closing. You're making sure you're not rocking back or forth at all. Hips stay stacked, shoulders stay stacked. And last one. And releasing and giving a little tap out. Really feel that buttocks working there. Well done. Okay, we're going to have another little set of those, but rest if you need to. So opening and closing. If you want the breathing, exhale, drawing belly, pull up pelvic floor as you open. Inhale, expand ribs as you lower. If you want to make it more harder, you can have your arm up to the sky. Exhale as you open, inhale as you close, or you could have your feet off the floor to make it harder. Exhale as you open, and inhale as you close. I'm going to keep my feet down. Exhale, open, inhale, close. Exhale as you open, inhale as you close. Exhale, open, inhale, close, and last one. Good, and release. Do you feel that? Oh, that butt cheek kicking in. I certainly do. Okay, release. Give the leg a little shake. Let's place. Well, we can take our hand to the ball. Just place it to the side. Either both legs out in front. Both legs straight and slightly forward. Or if you need to, you can bend that bottom leg for more balance. Flex the top foot, so we're just giving a little stretch out really now as well to the back of the leg. Exhale as you lift. Circle 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then lower. So lift, circle 1, 2, 3, and lower. Lifting, circling, and lower. See which way you're going. So I'm going to go the opposite way in a minute. Lift, circling, and lowering. Good. Have a little tap out if you need to. And then lifting the other way now. So make sure that this is about the hip joint moving, not the foot circling around. And lowering. Lifting, circling, lowering. Lifting, circling, probably backwards, probably went automatically forwards last time. And lowering, and last one, lifting and circling. Rest if you need to. And lower, giving a tap out. Let's just drop that knee forward. It just gives it a little bit of a stretch. Good. And then rolling onto the other side. Ball behind the back knee. Knees together, feet together, top hand in front or resting on the top leg, stomach drawn in. Exhaling as you lift. Inhaling as you lower. So your heels are roughly in alignment with your buttocks and your spine. Exhale as you open. Inhale as you close. Exhale as you open. Inhale as you close. Keep those heels together into our clam. Now you always know if you're opening up too much because you start to rock back. And last one. And releasing, giving a little tap out. So now if we want to make it harder, we can have our arm up to the sky. Where's my arm up to the sky? Or you can have your feet off the floor. Now remember as well, squeeze the ball as you open. So you're opening, squeezing, and then lowering. Lifting, squeezing, and lowering. And those glutes are probably saying, I've had enough. We can keep going unless we need to rest. 3 and 2 and 1 and release. Tapping out. Okay, resting the ball in front, legs extended out, flex through the feet. So let's circle the leg forward so we make sure we do both ways. So lifting the leg and then circling forward. 1, 2, 3 and lowering. So make sure you're nice and controlled through the circle and not rocking back and forth at all. The stomach's drawn in, pelvic floor's engaged. And lowering. Lifting, circling, and lowering. And last one this way. And lower. I think I stopped before I should have anyway. Top leg lifts. And backwards. 1, 2, 3. And lower. Lifting. 1, 2, 3. And lower. Lifting. 1, 2, 3. This is the last one. Is a killer. Lifting. 1, 2, 3. And lower. Tap out that bum. Okay, dropping the knees slightly forward, giving a little stretch out. And tapping out. Okay. Coming up into a kneeling position. Left foot forward, right foot back. Now bring your left foot far enough forward that when you bend the knee doesn't go over the toes. Now you can use this just an extension of your arm. So you can take the weight into the ball on the right side. Breathing. Leaning forward slightly. So when we get a bit more flexible, we can drop our hands down and that seems okay, but sometimes we're not there yet. The ball can just act as an extension of our arms, go gadget arms. Good, and releasing, bringing the leg back, right leg forward, ball in the left hand, and bend the front knee. So we're looking for a stretch throughout the front of the hip flexor, the front of the leg. Breathing, the other hand can be resting on the leg or just dropping down. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And deep breath in and away. Rising back up, bringing the leg backwards, rising up into a standing position, taking the legs wide. So, dependent on your flexibility, your hands, you might lose the ball, little hands to the hips and reaching forward. Or, if you're a little bit more flexible, you might be able to drop the ball to the floor. If you can't reach, maybe try the legs a little wider. We're looking for one of your leg lengths distance between that foot and the other. So if you're taller, your legs are wider. So if the hands are on the hips, just stay there and rise up when you need to. If the hands are on the ball, roll the ball forward and maybe just see if you can stretch out a little deeper. Breathing into the backs of the legs. Stomach slightly engaged as you draw the ball back up. Good, rising up to standing. Release the ball. Taking the right foot forward and the left foot back. So there's a gap in between the legs. Right foot forward, left foot back. I'll come this way and then I'll come to a side version. Then from here, draw the right hip backwards and hinge forward from the hips. So you should feel a stretch throughout the front of the back, the front leg at the back, the back of the front leg. So the right hip's drawn back, so then your hips are aligned. If you do have a chair or anything, you can always hold on to that, or wall maybe, and then rising back up. So left foot forward, right foot back. So if you need wall support, you can just be next to the wall as I am now. Draw the left hip backwards, and then reaching forward. So if you've got the wall, it just helps hold you up. If you do get more flexible, you can drop down, but that is quite strong. You might not be able to get back up, okay? Both legs straight if you can, as long as the knees aren't straining. Micro bend in the knee, so a small bend in the knee. Good, and a rising up, giving the legs a shake. So taking the right, so I'm going to use the wall for balance, I need it today. Taking the right foot just above the left knee and allow the right knee to open out. Flex the foot. Then from here, to deepen the stretch, bend your knee so you're sitting down on an imaginary chair. From there, to deepen it, lean forward. So that should create a stretch throughout your right butt cheek. Now, if this is too much, you can be on the floor, lying on your back into a normal glute stretch. This is a much harder version. We've got balance involved, and it's also deeper this way. Don't be afraid to hold on to something if you need to. Good, and rising up, giving a shake out. So left leg just above the right knee, draw the knee back, flex through the toes. And then sinking down on an invisible chair and maybe reaching forward to deepen the stretch. Now, if that's too much, on your floor, we're going to come on the floor. Taking the left foot above the right knee, flexing through the foot, and then maybe lifting the leg off the floor. This is our alternative. Breathing in and breathing out. So the left foot is above the right knee, toes drawn back, an option to lift the right foot off the floor to deepen it. Good, and releasing. Well done. So making your way down to the mat. Taking your arms out into a T position and bending the elbows, so cactus arms, so 90 degrees. Knees together, feet together, dropping the knees to the left and the gaze to the right. Breathing up and down the spine. Breathing into any areas which feel restricted. And breath flowing in. And breath flowing out. Draw the stomach in and with control, knees back to center, knees to the right, gaze to the left. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. On the next exhalation, draw the stomach in and with control back to center. Extend one leg, extend the other. Reach your arms up to the sky, palms facing one another. Then turn the backs of the hands towards one another and then cross over at the wrist. Clasp your fingers and extend the arms over the head. Pointing and flexing through your toes. Rising the arms back up over the chest. Change the cross of the wrists. And reaching the arms up over the head. Again, pointing and flexing through your ankles. And release the arms. And having a little rest. Well done. Allowing all the muscles to surrender and let go. There's no need to hold yourself up. Surrender into the support of the earth beneath you. Allowing the muscles of the forehead to soften and let go. Temples, the cheeks, and the jaw. Gentle breath in and away. Gentle breath in and away. The neck, shoulders, arms, wrists, hands, fingers, and thumbs. Gentle breath in and away. The back, the legs, feet, and toes. Gentle breath in and let go. whole body surrendering. Beginning to draw the awareness to the breath. Allowing the breath to deepen. And then beginning to move the fingers and toes. Allowing the body to stretch and move and reawaken. And maybe just bringing both knees in toward the chest, giving a little rock out. And when you're ready, slowly up to seated. Thank you, everybody.